Terrell Thomas, and this is the Big Blue View.
Hey Giants fans, welcome back to another edition of the Big Blue View. I'm your host, Sean Kerr. I'd like to thank you all for joining us. And as you can see, this is not my usual attire. I'm dressing down a bit. It's Friday. It's Good Friday. I've been good, so I'm dressing down a little bit. And as you can see, I'm feeling a little tropical, and why not? The weather's getting warm. That means that the summer's approaching, which means that preseason is approaching, which means that the regular season is approaching, and we're almost there, folks. How can you stand it? I'd like to talk a little bit about what's going on behind me. What you see is not always what you get. I'm going to let you in on a little secret. With these two hands, the set of the Big Blue View is being built. Yes, folks, the set of the Big Blue View is being built, and it's going to be coming to you soon, so keep an eye out for that. But first, let's get to this week's episode. This week we have with us the one and only Terrell Thomas. Now, most people believe that he was headed for the Pro Bowl, but in preseason he collided with Jason Pierre-Paul, and he suffered an ACL injury to his knee, and he was out for the season. And he was a free agent who the Giants re-signed. However, re-signing Terrell Thomas was not an easy matter. The Giants, as we all know, have had salary cap issues, and it was Eli Manning who voluntarily restructured his deal that freed up some money that allowed us to re-sign Terrell Thomas and some other players. So, we're going to talk to Terrell Thomas all about it, and then some. Let's join him. Hi, we're here with Terrell Thomas from the New York Giants. Terrell, thank you for joining us.
Thanks for having me, man.
I'd like to first start off by asking you how your injury is going, how your rehab is, everything.
It's going good. It's going real good. Mentally, I'm strong. I'm ahead of schedule right now, and the way I'm progressing, I should return back to my old self.
The secondary sure could use it, but I mean, they all came together towards the end of the year.
Did.
Now, you just re-signed and structured a new deal. Did Eli Manning's restructuring have anything to do with the possibility of getting you the deal that you wanted to sign with?
I think so. I have no idea, how the Giants front office made that happen. Obviously, there was a lot of guys that restructured along the season. Got Marcellus Bennett to come to the Giants, and probably a couple other free agents. So, pretty sure he did that for the whole team, not just me.
What do you think, you coming back into the secondary, everybody can pretty much go back to their original positions, right, stay in position. How do you think the secondary will elevate from that?
I'm just coming back to help them, to contribute more than anything. They won a Super Bowl, without me. We were a great secondary with me out there, and they were a good one last year as well. But at the same time, I get a lot of comfort being in the nickel spot, and Terrell playing a true safety spot, not being in a corner role, bringing Prince in on third down, and, showing him the ropes, and just being a veteran and a guy that can know the defense, communicate, and just being a playmaker for the defense. So it's just do nothing but help us overall.
And I know you had to unfortunately watch a lot of the games from home and everything. Which game do you think was the most difficult for the Giants to?
Washington.
Washington.
Losing to Washington. We don't lose to Washington, and the way we lost, being out physical. Obviously, they got a new style of football over there that they're trying to change, and they're doing some good things over there. But that's just not the way we Giant football play, especially against Washington. We struggle against Philly, and have our good games against Dallas, but we don't lose to Washington. So that's one thing that I can't wait to come back next year. We're not getting swept next year.
And of course, I have to ask you, what do you think about Mario Manningham signing with the 49ers?
I'm happy for him, it sucks, I would have loved him to come back. We came in together. I played against him in college, he's one of my good friends. It's a tough part of business, but, I'm happy that, he was able to find another home, and hopefully he got a great season, whatever they're doing out there, because, they're a great football team as well.
You think you'll be able to cover him when you meet him during the season?
I think I'll be all right.
All right, thank you very much.
Thank you, my man.
And that about does it for this edition of the Big Blue View. I'd like to thank you all for joining us once again. You can follow us all on Twitter. You can follow me at Sean the G-Man. You follow Big Blue View at Big Blue View. And you follow SB Nation at SB Nation. And don't forget to email me your questions so we can do an upcoming mailbag. And you can email me at SeanTheGman@yahoo.com. So, once again, I'd like to thank you all for joining us. I'd like to thank Terrell Thomas. And until next time, go Giants.